welcome to part 3 of Salvage Union, with Panayiotis, one of the creators, running the show.
It's going to be new round, I think, unless anyone's not acted.
Oh, I slapped someone, so I'm good.
18!
18, so any one of you can go first. What do you want to do? We've got the mirror ball at long range firing its missiles out, and then we've got this huge brawl in the middle between the Brawler and Jackhammer and Gopher and their Brawler, and then we've got the Magpie and Spectrum at the back end of the fight, sort of standing back and repairing each other and doing bits and pieces. Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Well, I'm completely out of hacking ability, so if you want, I can go up and shoot something.
Yeah, I think it might be time to start using your guns, mate.
Yeah. Or, because the Jackhammer's not got a lot of health, so if I take my turn later, I might not be able to take it with the mech. So if you don't mind, I could take one big swing at the Brawler like a last Hail Mary.
Well, the Brawler's going to go for Cap anyway, so why not go for the Gopher?
How far away is the Gopher? Could I get over to it?
Close, yeah. It came up to you to shoot you, so yeah,
Oh.
it's right in your face.
Fuckers. Yeah, I'll go for the Gopher instead then.
Cool.
Just reading this provoke
18?
ability that I used, it says, the target must be able to understand your intent. I think I might have chose the right option by saying I slap him.
You did, yeah.
Swag your ass out the window.
Greased
for us
up
as well.
and greased up and ready to go. So you tear through this Gopher. It's now on. It's got like 7 structure points remaining as you cut a huge chunk out of its chassis, and it reels back from your blow. Oh, actually, it's got so dun dun dun, and nicely done. And then back at them. I think this brawler on brawler action needs to happen. So you're sort of ducking and weaving. You're in close range of each other, he's got his Rao rifle in his hands, and he fires a ping at you.
Oh, bugger me.
That's quite bad. That's 14 points of
Oh,
damage.
shit.
He's definitely buggering you.
Bugger me with shrimp hawk.
And you hear him becomes crackle, and he's like, "God damn, this is my last mission, and that's one of the finest shots I think I've ever taken. You feeling okay in there, boy?"
I can do this all day.
His farts won't make net sound
One more
for a
day
week.
from the retirement.
One more day.
Well, shit.
I'm still going.
Indeed.
Yep. This not feeling good, but I'm still going.
Back to you. What do you want to do?
Can I shoot the Gopher?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go run right up to this damn thing and 50 cal the motherfucker. So, let's have a look.
Misses. I think.
Fuck it, I'm gonna push it.
Do you have? Can you push it? How much heat do you have?
Can I? I only have 2.
You've got a maximum free heat on the spectrum.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately you can't push it because it would push you over your max.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would. Okay, never mind.
So unfortunately, yeah, just misses unless so you could use one of your mottos or keepsakes or something if you feel that's appropriate. Your background.
Motto or keepsake.
You can justify it.
I mean, I have a pre-handheld games console. Could I?
See if you can throw it at the pilot's head.
I mean, you practice a lot. You're quite nimble fingers.
It's a
lot
Nokia.
with
You used to play Snake on it. It's a one-shot kill.
Go for it. Can I throw the Nokia 310 at the bastard?
Yeah, Nokia 310 attack. Go. Give me a reroll.
Oh.
Hey. So, not sure what the tough choice there would be. But yeah, you throw. I'm just going to say it's a bit more.
I lose my progress on Snake.
You do. You lose your saves. You lose your high score. Yeah, so I'm going to say it. The Gopher takes a point of damage from the attack. It's a bit more ineffectual, but it does. They don't make them like they used to. It's why they've survived into the apocalypse.
Don't like it off him.
And yeah, back to them, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. You're up close here, aren't you? The Gopher rallies itself and fires a salvo at the jackhammer, which hits for 5 points of damage.
The jackhammer is now rolling on the critical table, I believe.
Yes, but you've got a special one for being a jackhammer.
Yes, for being the specialist boy out there. Right, let's see what I get then. 9 is a module of my choice and the mech is destroyed.
Random module on the jackhammer is damaged.
And I'm out for 1 turn, but I'll be back next turn.
Yes, at the end of its turn, it activates for its operation. Yeah.
Right, which module is getting fucked? Green laser.
I think it's random.
Oh,
Green laser isn't a module; it's a system. You've got your comms module and your metal detector are your modules.
Oh, take the comms out.
Cool. Who
Just
needs
yell
them?
at people.
Just yell at people. Cool. So your comms goes and your jackhammer is temporarily shut down as a laser fire rakes it, and but your reinforced chassis just keeps it going, and it will be back next turn. And then back to you, team. Anyone who's not acted can act.
Me.
Is either me or you?
Trying to get I don't know if you do you want to go or not. So I can come and heal you.
That might be a good idea because you could get in close, so the shield unit can't use its missiles on any of us because we'll be too close to everybody.
Yeah, freaking just align. Yeah, I'll heal you. I'll give you some like 6 SP. Got to spend.
May I make a request that you save one of those for when the jackhammer is up and running again?
I can use his mass heal for that after the battle.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going about this the wrong way. We should combine our mechs into one and Megazord. the
We're not Voltroning this.
Patch.
With the power of friendship.
The power of fuckery. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm on 6. Yep. Have 6 SP.
Excellent.
Just dark straight
Nice.
into you.
Yeah. Back to them. The mirror ball, quite right. It does not want to harm its allies with its missile load, so it instead steps back, gets into it's still like in missile range in case anyone steps far enough away from the maelstrom of this close combat, and then it shoots up a reactor flare from the rear of its mech, and this is a huge bright flame that goes into the air and explodes and is intended as a way to perhaps alert anyone out there of trouble. It's kind of a distress signal it's sending out.
Shit.
And then it's back to you, team. Does anyone know
It's just me. It's just the brawling time. So, I'm going to activate offensive protocols. This is a free action.
Yep.
It gives me 2 heat. And what it does is when activated, choose a weapon system mounted to your mech, and the next time I make an attack with a weapon system, it deals an additional amount of SP damage equal to the tech level. The tech level is 3.
Yep.
So I get an additional 3 SP damage, and we're going to use the 30mm autocannon, which is 4 SP, but it's damage basic.
Yeah, so I think it's the tech level of the weapon itself. So the autocannon's tech 2, but still it will add 2 SP, and you've got the close range protocols, which adds another 2. So you'll effectively be doing 8 damage with this.
Brilliant, excellent. So let's roll that. 13.
That's a hit. Yep. So that's a hit. You deal 8 damage to the brawler, bringing it down to 16 as your autocannon with your offensive protocols and close range protocols tear through its chassis. Some hot brawler on brawler action. That is going to force you to do a heat check. I know they pay a lot for this in the Osiris fighting pits. I think you should be fine.
Yeah, I rolled a 9
heat.
for the heat, so that's fine.
Yeah, so you're just hotting up. It's still a horrible blow to you.
I've only got 3 heat at this point, so it's going well.
Yeah, it's going well. Hotting up, but not overloaded. And I think that's everyone now, so if you want to roll for the new round.
Jay, you want to give it a go?
I'll do it.
Jay?
Just in case he's not listening. That was a 6, so it's going to be them first.
Yeah, but you choose who, so you can choose the Mirror Ball, Brawler, or Gopher.
The ball.
Mirror ball.
Okay. So the Mirror Ball has its missile load in it. It's the guy's got a bit of a itchy trigger finger. He knows he's going to hurt his allies, but should he do it? I don't know. I'm going to say 1 to 10. He's going to say fuck it. Nope, he's being a good boy. So he's maintaining trigger discipline.
Pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's maintaining trigger discipline, and he decides not to do that. Instead, he's going to keep firing the reactor flare, but this time he's going to try and just sort of use it offensively. So he fires the reactor flare into sort of the heart of your formation, but it's ineffective. And then it's going to bounce back to you. So there's this huge reactor flare which like lands in the middle of you, and you're just like, oh, cool, a flare. What do you want to do?
You mind if I go first this time?
Ooh, pretty fireworks.
Go for it.
Because I just want to do the same as I did last time. Yeah, just start firing out that gun again. I've got a hold of him. And with critical 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
16 damage.
16 damage against someone who's got 16 health.
Nice.
I just start ripping this other brawler apart.
Blow him from arsehole to whoopers.
Yep.
I basically cut him in half with the autocannon.
And he's like, last day on the job. And he's torn asunder by your
Bisected.
by your auto. Yeah,
No clock
completely
for you.
dissected. And he's out of the fight. Boop.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Yeah, nicely done. It's going to be back to them. They see their leader suddenly have a table turn, get destroyed. The Gopher is going to turn towards, I'm going to say the Brawler, as you've just dissected his captain, and he's going to go into pew pew mode, and he deals you 5 points of damage.
Right, well, I just got 6 points from the magpie, so I'm still feeling alright.
We're still
Yeah.
standing, just about. So the Gopher's going to do that, and then the Gopher is going to retreat into medium range after firing that salvo, getting to where the Mirror Ball is, and then it's going to be back at you, team. What do you want to do?
Run after it and shoot.
Push forward, yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna be skipping this turn because of the jackhammers thing.
Sod it. 50 cal this bastard.
Keep them. Oh.
So you go up to him, and the 50 cal unfortunately doesn't make contact as the Gopher bounds through the city streets, and you chase after him in your slow lumbering spectrum with the machine gun sort of going wild, the Desert Eagle going wild, I mean they're pretty much done, so it's just going to bounce to anyone who's not acted.
Yeah, I killed the brawler before it took its turn, so it's, I think Jay just gets a free one here.
Well, it's flower, isn't it?
Yeah. So which one's more damaged? So I could take a shot from medium.
The Gopher is severely damaged. The Mirror Ball's pretty much on full health. It's got 17.
That one.
The Gopher's got 6.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll take a long shot with my M30 30M autocannon. Line it up. Oh, fine. 4 might work. So go for the shot.
Hits, takes 4 points of damage. It's severely weakened now as it retreats back towards the plaza, and then anyone who's not active, because they've done nothing.
You bastard.
I think everyone's active.
Cool, everyone's active.
Yeah.
And it's a new round. If someone wants to roll,
D20.
I
we'd love to see it. That means they're going to go first, and at this point, the Mirror Ball is going to fire its missile salvo. It's a clever boy, and it's going to target the magpie, and it hits.
No.
So the magpie takes 8 points of damage, and the Brawler and Jackhammer both take 2 points of damage.
Oh, I'm back out again. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm low.
Does that mean I roll on the crit table again?
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
my ass.
I'll
you
also note your
fuck.
man earlier was like, "Go hard, it's fine." So here we
Yeah,
are.
fair enough. Same as last time,
Yeah, so
but
you're
no
just,
module loss.
no
Hopefully.
module loss. So yeah, you're just.
Flea
One
cheers as his mech jerks back to life, then immediately starts weeping as it gets knocked down again.
Get knocked down again. These missiles are being spent though. It's only
You
they've
ain't
got,
never gonna keep me down.
It's only got 3 missiles left in its pod. The brawler. You take 2 points of damage? Are you still up?
Oh, still up, yep.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
repaired, did you? By nice. Yeah. Well done. So back to you, team. What do you want to do?
Can I just charge the ball?
Yeah.
What would we do? He said its missiles are its missiles spent?
It's got 3 missile sort of salvos left in it.
Right, I want to get rid of that.
Yep.
Can I do a similar thing to what I did to the chainsaw? Can I disable its missile launchers? Use my arm, rip its launchers off.
Yeah. I'll say the consequences on failure will be quite harsh because there'll be lots of explosions. But if you succeed, you'll just do the thing. So yeah, give me a roll.
Or maybe I can just shoot it like I did the brawler.
Shooting's good, yeah. But also, yeah, it's up to you.
You know what?
I mean, the gopher's nearly dead and it hasn't had a turn this turn.
You see,
The Mirable has.
saying I should attack the gopher?
Yes, because it's the only one that can still shoot us for this
Huh.
turn.
You know what? I think you're right about that. Let's change target.
Cool.
Ran up to the to get into close range with a mirror ball, and then I shoot his friend right in front of him.
Nice. So that's going to be a tough choice. So I say, yeah, you're running up to the mirror ball. You change targets at the last minute as you see the gopher darting through the city streets with the spectrum chasing after it, and you've got a shot lined up against the gopher, but it sort of swiveled its laser towards you, and you can basically take the shot, and you're going to kill it because it's very weak, but it's going to get a last chance to like roll an attack roll against you and hit you if you want to do that, or you can just sort of duck behind cover and leave it.
Yeah, you know, I think the duck behind cover's the way to go because. Oh wait, we want to kill it this. I want to kill it this turn, don't I? Yeah, you know what? Go for it. I'm gonna kill it. See if it kills me.
So it gets it gets partial against you. You've already killed it, so I'm just going to say that deals half damage, which will be so it'll do 2 points of damage.
Points of damage, excellent.
Yeah. And you destroy it. What does that look like?
Alright, the brawler runs up, it does this sort of spinning, diving towards the mirror ball as it shoots to the side of the mirror ball, taking out its friend. Couple of bullets firing into the side of this gopher. And the gopher just sort of jerks to a halt and crumples to the floor.
So the Corpo Gopher is destroyed, crumpling to the ground, singeing you with its laser as it goes, and then back to them. They can't do anything, so back to you.
I think it's just flower again, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to heal. If you cut into the side of the cockpit, you just see fires and spilt coffee everywhere. So pick up that fire extinguisher and try to heal myself for 6.
Yep.
Can you also get in close range to the mirror ball as well?
That'd
be a good idea because it won't fire.
Yeah, it's a new round. In that case, I think, if you want to roll.
Who's going to be brave enough?
Alright, I'll do it. Oh, no.
Oh,
I'll just
So that's one of them goes, which is going to be the mirror ball. The mirror ball is all alone now, so I'm going to see if it runs away. It doesn't. So instead it's going to back up towards the plaza itself, and it's going to fire a salvo of missiles towards you, specifically.
please no, not again.
Specifically at this point, I'm going to say the brawler. So unfortunately that does hit. So the brawler's going to take 8 damage, and the magpie and spectrum are going to take 2.
Yeah, Yeah, Brawler's down.
Uh-oh.
You once again see the jackhammer wrench itself to life.
Yeah, the jackhammer's okay. It wasn't in the blast range, and it's only got 2 missiles left. But obviously these salvos are pounding into you through these city streets. And then Brawler. So if you want to give me a critical damage roll,
A 2.
2's not great.
So what does that mean?
So dun dun dun, critical damage 2. So that's system. So system mounted on your mech is destroyed basically at random.
System.
Yeah, so it's going to be, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems. So I'm going to just roll that. So your okay, that's bad. Your ejection system is destroyed.
Oh.
So I was going to ask you if you want to try and eject, but you can't. Your ejection system is destroyed, and your mech is damaged and not operable. Your pilot's on 0 basically, so your pilot is reduced to 0 HP.
Oh.
Oh shit, Cap dies.
Yep. So if you want to give me a roll on the critical injury table as well. Normally you'd be able to eject to escape, but unfortunately in that case for missile blue, your ejection system.
Yeah, 14.
14. That means you're unconscious. You're stable, and if someone revives you, you'll be revived. But for the moment, you're just unconscious in your brawler, and then it's going to bounce back to you team.
Shit.
How much ground can the jackhammer cover? As far as getting into close combat range with this bastard.
So you're in long range of it, so you'd be 2 rounds for you to get to it.
Fuck, I can't get. Okay.
Yeah.
And can I move and? Okay, so.
You can move and attack. You could move and. But your green laser would be in range. Your green laser's medium range.
How injured is the bastard?
It's actually pretty sturdy. It's got 17 structure left, but it doesn't seem to have any weapons other than the missiles, and it's got 2 missiles left. So really,
Right.
Yeah, you might be better off. I know. Yeah, you could obviously keep shooting it, or if you can work out a way to disable the last of its missiles, that would really.
I think either of you can go first on this one. If anyone else wants to go first, that's fine.
Go for it.
I'm gonna see if I can deactivate them pissing missiles.
Yeah, you could use your if you've got AP to use that ability, you could just use that.
I'm gonna cut this wire.
Cool.
Let me use that.
So that's going to be 2 AP. How much AP do you have left at this point?
4.
4.
Yeah, I'm literally just cutting the hydraulics of the missiles, so they go beep beep beep. Just water everywhere.
Cool. Nice. Yeah. So you you do it. You cut the hydraulics, and the missiles are now defunct on this Mirable. This is a corpo pilot. He's not a complete idiot. So as you disable his missiles, he's going to just immediately go into his retreat protocols as he realizes he can't win this day, as he begins to back off and away from you. Do you want to attempt to pursue him?
No. Flower, you're telling me you could have done that the entire fucking time.
I forgot.
That would have been really useful later on.
I try to get healing people at the same time. It's like I'm trying to heal. It's like okay, I got that.
Fair enough.
Shit, I could have done this.
Speaking of which,
Pick Cap up, get the thing, fuck off.
well, yeah, there is a flare that we had that went up.
Yeah, pick the thing up, pick up Cap, fuck off.
Would it be possible for how long would it take me to grab the missile thingy off of anyone around who has it?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, grab the
Missile weapon, the one that was fucking us all up immensely.
Oh, the one that I suppose it went away, but I'm happy to say that because you did that ability, I don't know, maybe you could have just severed it and
okay,
and left it, so you could just grab it. It would just be like a minute.
Yeah, grabbing it.
Yeah, it's got I would say it's damaged, so you'd have to like repair it to use it.
We need to heal up anyway. We've got time.
You've got a missile pod,
right?
Locked and loaded a missile. Yeah.
I suggest we book it a little bit, not towards the plaza, but like maybe like to the side here or something.
I'll also remind you, you have
Mass heal.
your soldier Mukwondo
Yeah.
is unconscious in the cockpit.
Is there a way that any of us can repair the mech enough to move it and him?
I can use my what's it called? My mass field maintenance. So like get him
That
into
takes an
odds,
hour
I can
though,
just
and
repair everybody.
yeah,
So
that
sorry.
that takes
so you-
an hour. There was a flare going up telling people to
Oh.
come kick our ass.
That does take an hour. So the mass field maintenance repairs SP, but the brawler is now kind of on 0 and damaged. So the only way to repair the brawler would be to use your chassis repairability, which is 4 EP.
I have only 4 AP left. Is it-
Yes, it would be the last of it, but it would repair the brawler, bring it on 1 structure point, and it would be functioning again.
Do it. Grab the ship part.
and that-
we
Done.
back
That
out
does
of
also
place.
take an hour, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't have time.
shit.
Does anyone else have a rigging arm or something other than me?
Rig.
Would the jackhammer have enough strength to drag the brawler?
Drag the brawler.
I'm not being lofty enough to suggest
I
I
have
can
a
lift
rigging
it.
arm.
Yeah,
Rigging arm, yeah.
You could drag it behind you. Yeah, it would be. It would slow you down.
Could Flower and
significantly.
I both use one rigging arm each, kind of like
Yeah.
frog march the brawler away?
Master brawler. Yeah. I'd say it would slow you down, so it would be like you're permanently in difficult terrain. And I'd ask for a roll to see if you're able to do that, basically. And then, but if you succeed, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Question. Could we not then... So we're ditching the thing we came for, right?
We need to at least... The plan I have right now is that we get the brawler and everyone else, like, still in the city, but not, like, hidden a little bit. We take the hour to heal up, and then we go back to work. Because the mass healing would fix us up to fighting condition again.
Okay.
And we kind of need to anyway before we go back on the highway.
Yeah, so back up the thing that fell to the ground, back up the brawler, go back to the tunnels and do a mass heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So first things first, you very successfully drag the brawler out of the combat zone. You've picked up the missile pod, which is quite a large item. I should note. It takes up it's 5 salvage. So it takes up 5 slots in your cargo. And you also approach the what's clearly the cockpit of the Atychos itself. It's covered in this strange black goop, if you remember, and that's going to take up 5 slots effectively as well, but it is worth T3.
Yeah, you can just stick that in
I'll
the brawler
take...
if you want.
I've
if
got
you're
the
dragging
missile
it.
thing. Also,
If it's 5, I have a cargo cap of 6. So I can
this is a
take
very
it.
mild thing, but the sheets do reset every time they get closed, so I don't know what I picked up before now.
Oh, that's annoying.
I know it was something, but I'm ditching it in favour of the missile thing.
Thought we...
Whatever it was.
that's annoying. Yeah, I thought that had been ironed out, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess if you want to note down your stuff separately somehow.
Mine all says the same.
That's odd. I mean, I'm taking a note of it anyway. At the moment, you've got rigging arm, the Thresher with the mule, so that's sort of that backer of a Scrapper's Bluff. You've got the flamethrower, red pulse laser. You've also got a missile pod, and you have now the cockpit of the Atychos.
I think I'm gonna have to ditch the red laser because my cargo cap is 6, and I think it's more than 1.
Yeah, the red pulse laser takes up, I think, 3 slots. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ditch that in favour.
Oh, give
yeah,
it to me
sure.
then.
Here, you have it.
Yeah.
And I'll have the missile thingy.
Yeah, 3 slots. Yeah, 5 system, but 3 salvage slots basically. Yep. Cool. So you shuffle those bits around, and then and you get back into the tunnel to regroup. You have got the cockpit of the Atychos, which is enough to pay your upkeep. Plus, with the other salvage, it's not a terrible haul. You've also defeated an Evantis lance, no mean feat. You're very badly damaged from it, but such as going up against Kulpos, and one of them did manage to slink away and let up a flare. But in the wastelands, it's never quite a simple or easy mission. But yeah, and you're able to sort of get here and begin to regroup. You would be able to repair up the brawler with the Magpie's fabrication arm, and what you if you didn't want to heal Mukwombo, they would heal up. They basically become conscious in about an hour anyway on 1 hit point. With that roll, so you would eventually regain consciousness in your cockpit. And also aware we may have spilled over in terms of time. This could be a natural. This could be a place to end it. Although I'm happy to push on a bit if you want to explore. I mean, I'll happily run games because I enjoy doing it. But I'm also aware time is a thing, and it's nearly midnight. So yeah.
What are people up for? I'm happy to do whatever.
Same here. I have the time if needed.
I'm doing the late night anyway, so.
Cap, you okay?
I'm okay.
Go for a bit longer if you're happy to.
You've still got the rest of the city to explore. So I suppose then, without further ado, you repair up. You reorganize yourself in the tunnels. You get the brawler back up on its feet on one structure. And is there anything else you want to do before you head back into hell, as it were?
Could Flower, do you have the means to do a mass heal? Essentially.
No, I used the best of it to get the brawler back up.
Fuck. 2 of us are 1 HP then.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that we'd be looking for in the city is a reactor for the reservoir people.
I should note you can use scrap to heal your mech. It's like destroyed when you do it.
How much scrap do we have? We were looking for 5 of some quality, weren't we?
Yeah, so you've got quite a lot at this point actually. So you've got the cockpit is 5 tech free scrap effectively. The missile pod is 5 tech free. The pulse laser is 3 tech free, and the flamethrower, thresher and rigging arm combined is 14 tech 1, which is about 4 tech free.
And
so
our aim was only 5 tech free, right?
Yeah, that's your minimum. Yeah, so that's that's your upkeep, and then everything else is sort of gravy on top. So you've actually got a pretty good haul already. Yeah, but you could push forward if you want, perhaps using some of that scrap to repair yourselves.
I've got checking me E and me energy points. I've got 6. I could basically use me fabrication arm to heal whoever's the lowest.
Both Cap and I are on 1.
Okay.
And that heals by 6, I believe.
Fabrication arm, double check. Patch up the thing, we still up to thingy. Any mech in range at least 1 SP. I'll say spend 2 EP to give you both 3. Or I can get 4 and give you both 6. I'll just spend 4 and give you both 6.
Nice. I'm happy to use scrap to heal up the rest of the way. How much of that would it use?
So scrap repair is your map pilot.
God's sake, the mech one.
So patch up. Yep. So it's 3 plus the tech level of the scrap is what you repair. So if you wanted to use your cheap scrap, it would basically be 4 SP for every tech 1 scrap you use.
Can I?
And you've got 5 at the moment that spare.
Would I have time to attach the missile pod to the jackhammer, and then chuck the green laser in as scrap to use to repair it?
So the missile pod is quite hefty though, so it's going to take up. I think it takes up 7 slots.
Shit.
It takes up 7 slots.
Never mind.
You'd have to replace your
my mining rig.
Everything.
Yeah,
your mining rig with it. Yeah.
It's too fun. If anyone else wants it though, go free, because that thing's strong.
What, the missile pod? No, I ain't got enough space for that.
SP.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think we're going to be able to go back into the plaza because they are going to be either swarming it very shortly. The only other place we can go to is in the park, unless we exit out and go back out and then go to the industrial.
Yeah, you could circle back if you want.
Considering that the only thing that we really need is that reactor, I think that I've got an ability that might help with that. I've got tactical retreat. So what I can do is I can provide you and your allies cover to safely retreat. So what I'm thinking is, if we just go in with a singular focus of trying to find a reactor, and then avoiding any battles using my tactical retreat, we might be able to get in, get out without being seen, or get in and get out without any damage. If we avoid fighting.
So, do you want to go to the park or the industrial?
We need to narrow it down. Where do you, if the cockpit was in the hab, where would the reactor most likely be?
We thought it was in the plaza, I think.
No, that was the cockpit.
Cockpit was in
No.
the
It
house.
also
Cockpit
depends-
was in Hab.
Oh, the cockpit was in the hab.
Yeah, we didn't get
The
to the plaza.
reactor is kind of, would be, in my mind at least, at sort of the rear of a ship, so it's like the biggest.
Yeah. So
part
do you know
of
what direction was the
tower.
cockpit facing in that building?
Yeah, so it would have been like, kind of like up towards the plaza, basically.
Yeah. So the reactor's probably in either the plaza or the industrial.
We're not splitting up.
I'd put money on plaza. But also, could I use the rigging arm to get another 3 HP back?
Yeah, so it'll be it's four. It's actually be 4. So
4,
it's 3
nice.
plus 3 plus tech level.
Nice.
And if you're using the entire rigging arm, it'll be 8 because the rigging arm's 2 scrap.
Oh, nice. 8 plus. Oh god, math. 15.
Yeah, it does destroy it, but
That's fine. We have more than enough hole if Cap wants to do the same with one of the bits of lesser tech.
Yeah, no problem. What's that put me up to?
Uh,
I was in 1. Did I get any healing from?
if you destroyed a flamethrower, you'll get 12 SP back.
And I think I gave you 6 as well before, so I spent.
Yeah.
I healed you and Jay.
It'd be necessary if we're going to keep going. I have no. Is there a way of getting EP back whilst he's thinking?
Yeah.
about
So
that?
can you repeat that number that you gave me for the scrap healing?
12.
Excellent.
Yeah. And sorry, you broke up a little bit there, Blackjack.
Is there a way of getting EP?
No, not typically. You have to rest at downtime. There is it's a system called an energy cell, if you which can give you EP, but none of you have one of those. But if you were to find one, you could get it.
I think we're all a bit tapped.
Other than that, no.
if only I could transfer my EP to you.
Yeah, there's a system that does that as well. But unfortunately,
Oh, hell.
like Tesla coils.
Well, I say let's push on to the plaza then. Sod it. We'll see what happens, and
Yeah,
then
we can use the hab's clear, so we
Retreat.
can use that as our retreat point.
Death before dishonor.
can we though? Because they might come back here.
We can collapse the
Aye.
tunnel on them if they try. It's already
So-
pretty
Fuck
covered
it.
in shit.
It's a plan, actually. Yeah. You can retreat to the tunnel and collapse it. Cool. So you head bravely towards the plaza, seeking this reactor for these. Doing your good duty as salvagers as you head through the hab block out to the plaza. Which one of you was carrying the cockpit?
I think that was me because I was downed,
Uh,
and they were dragging me. So
Yeah.
Was it you?
So in your cargo, there's this this cockpit, and those of you who would have, because perhaps our soldier McWumbo is still somewhat taking point, you'd be able to see there just seems to be like black ooze seeping out of McWumbo's cargo bay. It's sort of dripping a little bit on the ground. Do any of you want to do anything? Or?
oh shit, it's the Venom symbiote. We've unleashed untold horrors.
Run the fuck away!
That's why they crashed. You know what? Flea is such a filthy little bastard. I reckon he like temporarily like hops on the arm of the jackhammer, leans forward to touch like the Broly's cargo bay, and like rubs it between his fingers to try and figure out what it is. If it doesn't
Excellent.
bear any resemblance to that, he will
Literally
lick it.
literally your fingers.
Yeah. Although I
Cool.
do think he's wearing gloves. I'm not entirely
Yeah,
sure.
Do you want to go? Yeah. Do you
Hold
want
on.
to touch it bareback, or do you want to?
He has gloves
Do you want to
on.
use protection?
He has gloves on in his little character art, so I'm gonna assume yes,
Cool.
he's wearing gloves.
Where-
Are they rubber or leather?
Hard to tell. One's yellow and one's bright blue. They're oil stained, so
Can't wear.
presumably protected.
That's I can't wear.
They're
Like,
heavy
Yeah,
duty.
safety gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maximum protection. So you touch this goop, and you've got these heavy duty gloves on, and it begins.
All you hear is a...
it begins. It begins to seep over your gloves. At first, it just acts like sort of like just a viscous fluid, but as you look at it, it almost feels like it seems like it's just moving on its own volition, like it should be dripping off, but it's almost going upwards up your arm, like almost like it's seeking flesh.
Okay, he's gonna like quickly yank his gloves off and throw them, and then in the loudest hillbilly voice he can, warning guys, the splooge is alive. Think we should ditch that right now, soon, possible, right now. And he's gonna point out the
it's in the
nasty
brawler.
ass
It's a bit late now.
shit. But at least we should possibly ditch the cockpit, because that shit's nasty. Shit's fucked, let's go.
Alright, so can I disengage the cockpit without any
Yeah,
trouble?
Poke it
yeah,
with a
yeah.
long
You
stick.
can just dump it if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, so the brawler just does a wee
Just put
brawler
it
just does
somewhere
a wee swat
safe.
and
Oh,
dumps the cockpit out.
I know this is shit before I do it, but that Flea has like a grimy jar or something that you can try and get a specimen of.
I imagine Flea has many grimy jars.
Empties out the My Little Pony doll.
Or the
Yeah.
moonshine jar.
God.
You beat me to the
Moonshine
punch there.
There's a suspicious amount that are just glass shards.
Yeah, you collect some of it in a jar.
Salt jar.
Yeah, it does.
Panny, how do you feel that we've turned your game into a BDSM sex thing?
Oh, it's in my wheelhouse. Don't worry.
Is that an overshare or what?
Reminds me of my youth.
Yeah. I've done that.
What?
I ain't saying shit.
Yeah. So, you collect it in a jar. The glass does seem to contain it, though it does seem to undulate like jelly within, and the rest of the cockpit
And the jelly within.
does jettison to the ground. There's a few flecks of the stuff still on the brawler, but for now at least it does is one of your many concerns, but it doesn't seem like it's violently attacking you or anything like that. But you might want to wash it down later. With that done, do you want to?
Just attach a rope to it and just drag it at a distance.
You could, yeah, that could be one way. To
I don't
contain
think
it.
it's worth taking
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit with us.
No, we want
We're
it.
going to wind up. This is going to end up some fucking The Thing type shit.
Just stick it on a end of a rope and pull it at a
I
distance
bet
and
you that
keep it
shit
on
can
the
climb
rope.
rope.
If it does, you just drop the rope.
I think we should just leave
Kill it
it.
with fire.
We nearly died for this
Kill
fucking
it with
thing.
fire.
We nearly died for a reactor core that we've yet to go get.
Are the corpses still in there?
I wouldn't want to open it up and walk inside to check.
Can we see them?
Do you want to open the cockpit?
No. No.
Smash open the cockpit.
Yeah. So you smash open the cockpit. As you smash it open, you see there is a corpse sitting in the cockpit. It's got a huge piece of jagged metal just through its skull, and it turns its head and looks up towards you and begins to slowly move.
Blackjack, it's for
No.
you.
No, thank you. No.
What do you do?
Stranger danger.
That's pretty metal, bro.
The brawler fires its
I think
so
the
I was
50
gonna
cal
say, we're
comes
gonna-
out about
we're gonna
now.
Shoot it.
Just gonna shoot it. Yeah, give me an attack roll.
I don't think a bullet's
What
going
if
to
it
kill
turns
a
out
corpse.
this poor person isn't actually that
No, I'll just
injured?
pour into it.
Yeah. So you pour, you all pour it. Yeah, I mean, that can be you, but that can be everyone just pouring into it. This thing, so it like twitches. You see as you through your like HUD looking down, but it's this person. He's wearing like all his pilot gear, and he's obviously like he's got his intestines are hanging out. His head's got this huge spike coming out of his mouth, but this black goop seems to be like filling up his wounds and somehow making him able to move. And you just gun him, tear him apart, and he's just shredded by mech weaponry to the point that he's just a splotch on the side of a cockpit.
Quick, pour into him before he pours into us.
These things.
I was going to say, Jackhammer, we've all poured into this one. Do you want to collect?
And yeah, are you satisfied?
Well,
Poor choice
after
of
pouring
words.
that much.
Oh, you're gonna scoop some goo up.
Go.
I've already scooped the goo.
All right, yeah. So you scoop. So this is a mixture of the black goop with just like miscellaneous viscera. So it's
Soggy biscuit.
yeah, it's pretty grim.
Alright, we're terrible people. Let's move on.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Shotgun baby. Shotgun baby.
I wouldn't eat, but it's up to you. I won't kink shame.
Yup, somebody's yum.
Yes, I'm surprised we got this one. The plaza is out ahead of you. Do you want to still go to the plaza?
Yeah.
Let's go in. I'm going
Cool.
in. Okay, let's go. I'm in.
You head to the plaza as you. Oh, sorry, you didn't want to. You head to the plaza, presumably. As you approach, you can see it's a huge open area. There's a fountain in the middle, and there's lots of broken shops and that are long abandoned from when the city was once thriving. And in the centre of the plaza is the core of the Atychos, this humongous reactor that's crashed down into the plaza, surrounded by a shell casing of the huge dropship of the Atychos itself, and it's half buried under rubble. It looks like there was an excavation attempt that somehow got interrupted mid excavation, so it's been partially excavated, and that means you can also see it's just drenched in this black goop, just covering the entirety of it. What do you do?
Alright, well, they didn't need a full reactor, they just needed parts of the reactor. So I'm thinking, are we able to work around this black goop? Are we able to salvage anything that's ungoopy?
Yeah, I mean, you're salvagers. This is what you do. So, I mean, it'll be as long as you've got the salvaging trait. I want to give me a dice roll. We'll see what happens. If you've got any tools or anything, that will help in addition.
Yep.
But in theory, if
Got
you've
my
got the
rig and
salvaging
arm,
trait.
so
Alright,
Yeah.
lads,
Yeah.
avoid the goo.
11. I've rolled an 11.
That is a success.
Fabulous.
So you navigate around the undulating goop, and you do. You successfully salvage. You see it. It's like the control rod of the reactor, one of the core key parts that Artemis would have told you that she needed, and you masterfully pull it from the reactor itself with your rigging arm and safely stow it on your brawler. It's worth 5 tech-free scrap. And it's exactly what the doctor.
And we've got enough tech for. We've still
and-
got, even with our repairs, we've still got enough tech for our mission.
Yes.
Right. So, yeah. Soldier's just gonna be like, right.
That'll do. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So yeah, you pull it free. You don't get gooped, and you begin to step back away from the plaza.
Before anything else
and
jumps out
that's
and
when
it's a
you-
tactical retreat time. Just.
Well, that's when you feel. I mean, it's not exactly jumping out, but you just feel the ground rumbling beneath you as you see the huge Atychos itself. Its reactor and parts just begin to move as though something is clawing its way out of the plaza itself.
Oh, tactical retreat, tactical retreat. We are
Bye.
running.
Yeah, so that just works. So you are able to retreat, but as you activate your retreat protocols, you see in the center of the plaza, clawing its way out, the Meld behemoth, a humongous monstrosity wrapping itself around the remains of this reactor and the mechanical chassis itself, rising up on scrap-built legs and flaying its tentacles in the air as it knocks out a skyscraper Godzilla style and
Yeah, we ain't fighting no fucking kaiju here. Come on,
there.
let's get the hell out.
yeah.
Yep.
You get
Time
out
to
of
run.
there.
No,
that
Cthulhu,
shit
no.
As you retreat away from a behemoth, in the just in the far distance, just in the edge of your HUD, you can see what seems to be a second retrieval team en route from that reactor flare heading towards the plaza. So good luck to them. But you're out of there.
Eldritch horror.
And so you've successfully retreated from the Meld behemoth. You've taken down a Evantis Kulpo lance. You've retrieved the control rod to help the wastelanders at Scrapper's Bluff and Artemis survive, and you've got enough scrap to keep your Union crawler going out in the wastelands for another long period of journeying, and a little bit extra to customize and upgrade your mix and ready for the next salvaging run. So I think that's probably a good place to call it. So well done.
Thank you very much for listening to part 3, the final of Salvage Union. We thank Panayiotis a great deal for running this for us.